share with you the fact that there are several things that are going to be happening in this room in a couple of minutes. What we'd like to do is we would like to take photographs by the Academy class, and you'll see that there are places where each of the classes have their class number. We're going to do that after we've heard from one other speaker, and so what I want you to do when we get to that point is we'll just direct you to go there so that our photographer can get everybody together. Secondly, I want to remind you that you are eligible for an Academy pin, and you know how we love bling. So,
howdy.
I think one of the things we talk about with our trainees is you got to make sure you've got the most ribbons and I think we've had a little problem keeping those on this time at the conference, but lots and lots of pins. And I just want to say on behalf of the NAFSA staff and the current Academy leadership and our honored guests that I want to welcome you for this evening's reception. We do not intend to take much of your time. It's a chance for you to network, and everybody's already having an opportunity to do that. But I do want to share with you that you will see Academy 12 coaches, and every one of them is going to be, excuse me, advertising the Academy doing this. They've been cooking up things all year long, and I said, you know, it's only fair that we identify the fact that you're doing these things. I want to take a moment now and introduce someone that is going to carry another message to you, but a message that's really the next phase of your life. You've been in the Academy, you've been working in the field, and now we want to encourage you to do some things along those. So I'm going to ask Louis Mucci. Louis, I know you're here, I saw you. Oh, there he is. And he's going to speak with you about some leadership roles.
It's an honor to be standing before such a distinguished group. Thank you to Patti and Sandy for letting me have just a few moments of your time tonight. I was asked to come and speak to you about perhaps another phase after your Leadership Academy experience. As Patti mentioned, I'm the chair of the Leadership Development Committee. We have three main functions. First, to educate and encourage members about opportunities for leadership. Second, to create and maintain leadership development programs for NAFSA member leaders. And third, collaborating with communities and teams to prepare the strongest slate of candidates for NAFSA member leader positions, and that's going on right now. I have to disclaim that I'm probably one of the few people in the room that has not had the good fortune yet to be part of the Academy. So I put that out there, and I apologize. However, I chair a national committee which has 3 of your alumni. And it makes a huge difference to the work we're doing for the association. And I think 2 of them are here. Lori? Is Lori here? Thank you, Lori. Lori was an Academy mentor in class 2. I think that was before they called them coaches. They were mentors. And an Academy coach in class 8. I'm not sure if Ravi Srinivas is here. He had to go to another event. He asked me to say this to you. He's an Academy participant from class 9. He said that the knowledge and skills he gained benefited not only him, but his institution, and gave him the confidence to serve as a NAFSA member leader. Academy experience connected him to NAFSA in a unique way, preparing him more for leadership roles and enabling him more to contribute to the mission of NAFSA. Dr. Gabriella Malfatti. I think Gabriella is very well known in this room. And I spoke to her, and she has some words to inspire us all. I asked her about her academy experience, and she said, as far as the path between the academy and NAFSA leadership, I owe it all to Jill Fisher, who was my Region 4 coach and pushed me well beyond my comfort zone to apply for a member position on the LDC, Leadership Development. At that time, I had never held any NAFSA leadership position at the regional level and wondered what I had to give at the national level. The professional development I began in the academy went into hyperdrive under the leadership of Bob Erickson, Ravi Shankar, and, this is a familiar name, someone called Patti Jones? It became evident from the start that they valued the fact that I brought to the committee the voice of a minority-serving institution and the leadership training I had acquired in my doctoral program. The Academy gave me the basic knowledge required to interact with colleagues from knowledge communities and membership of LDC. And the membership of LDC understand that the opportunities and challenges for leadership in those KCs, she wrote it better than I'm reading it. It's me. I think this will be of great value as I interact with the KC leadership next year as chair of LDC. Gabrielle and Lori and I will all stay through the event, so if you'd like to talk to us about leadership opportunities, we'd be happy to do that. I'm aware, because I had the delight of having lunch with Patti this afternoon, that many of you have already taken the challenge of accepting state, regional, local, national leadership positions, and I commend you for that. Not enough of you have done that. So for the first time, LDC was invited to come and offer some encouragement. I've been thinking about what would draw your attention after the academy to want to put your hand up and do more as a leader. I can talk about myself as a 30-year member of NAFSA. I can say that most of my best friends in the world I got over the years from NAFSA, and they remain my friends. When I had difficulty at my home institution getting enough funding to come to the conference or to bring others from my team to the conference, it made a big difference that I could say I had a leadership role, I had responsibilities to deliver, to represent my institution and the association, and I got the money. There are times when all of us report to someone who doesn't validate us, doesn't appreciate us, thinks we're less than we really are. I've been there. And each time that happened, when I then came to a NAFSA conference, I was reminded and revalidated that none of that is true, that I'm a competent professional. And so that kind of validation is really important to get from peers. Having a leadership position to put on your resume is a great resume builder. The support network you have built during the academy with further leadership will expand even more. I hope some of you feel like you haven't yet done enough to help NAFSA achieve its ambitious mission and want to put to use some of the leadership skills that you have learned through the academy. And could I see a show of hands of the people who are just starting this year in the academy? Welcome aboard. And I understand you already had a pitch about leadership earlier this week, so I'm here to give you part 2. We hope you will join us. And there are lots of positions available, and we'd be happy to talk to you about those if you're interested. Thank you so much for your attention.
Okay, we only have 2 more things to do. Number one is I need to make an announcement. And for those of you who are in the current academy, this will be something that you'll be excited to hear. Those of you who may not know, well, some people who were in last year's academy will be pleased. And for others, you may not know this person, but you're going to be really impressed. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the coach designate for Academy 14, and that is Carola Smith. And Carola is from Region 12. She has been both a regional mentor, and she has also been the national cohort mentor. Coach. That's from the early days. Now, let's get on with the fun. We want everybody at your classes. Please move to those right now. And quick
Krista's not here. So.